Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more Donkey Kong 64 in the last episode. We cleared out the whole of Angry Aztec with Chunky, completing that level 100% as well. And in this episode, we are entering the new level, finally, after a couple of episodes of backtracking, Gloomy Galleon. Let's go. Jumping right on into this.
I underestimated those Kongs. Their progress is unexpected.
Oh, thank you.
Chief Technician! I trust the Blastomatic will soon be ready to be activated.
Well, we've had a few technical problems, Your Majesty. My men are all lazy.
He's lying, sire. He's always asleep.
Please forgive me, old Wraith One. We worked really hard.
Guards! Make sure no one leaves until my machine is ready.
Gotta make a run for it.
Nope. This guy's screwed. Oh my god, things are getting heated up in the in the helm of King K.Roolian Isle, shall we call it? Yeah, now obviously we have got blue bananas, so I should start off as lanky, but there's a reason why I started as chunky. Because immediately, walking over here past the very first banana, and we have not only a few chunky coins, but some pineapple blocks to shoot. Why did that not hit it? That clearly hit it. That's clearly hitting it! What the hell? There, I'll jump and shoot. True old Mega Man style. Mighty Number 9 style, Mega Man style. I've never played Mighty Number 9, I'm never going to play it. I was thinking about it, but then things went to shit and I was like, nope. So, oh, I can't do this, yeah, I forget. Oh well, whoops. I forget that the water, normally when I come in this level, the water is at its highest point. It's not at the highest point yet, and that's why I always forget. I do this mistake every time I boot up the game. I always do, and I never cease to amaze myself about it. But there is a Chunky balloon in here, and there is some stuff to do with Chunky in that room as well, but we're going to have to come back and deal with those later. By the way, even though I haven't exactly touched this game in a week since the previous recordings, because I've been ill with the flu, as I've mentioned before in other videos, yeah, I've got my new laptop now, and my i5 quad-core, 16GB of RAM, but at the same time, it's like I haven't actually done this game for like about a week. And I haven't actually rebooted the game in ages, because, like, remember, this is my only method of making a copy of my save file, so there's not really much point of hitting the reset unless I've grabbed too many, bombs or crystal coconuts or ammo crates, and when I go back to those areas and I need them, they're not there to grab. That's really the only reason why I have to just restart the game again. So yeah, I just killed that guy, because they're going to follow you and they're going to freaking murder your face. I will have to go back and get those bananas with Lanky, but for now, right now I'm playing as Chunky. I'm not actually going to be doing a lot in this level, funnily enough. Oh god. Bomb! Not too late. I hit him, but I got hit as well. So that's great. Hit that guy. There we go. But yeah, like I said, we're not actually going to be doing a lot in this actual level, because we've actually got to talk to Cranky. But if you remember in the last episode, just got a golden banana right there by just bashing open a few chests. What's in the treasure chest? Oh my god. But yeah, you don't open them the proper way. But yeah, the reason why I say that is because that we're going to go to Cranky, and even though that Cranky doesn't actually have any moves to give us, we have actually fulfilled a certain requirement to do something, which we'll be getting to soon. So we can recharge our instrument here. Actually, I think Candy actually has an upgrade for us in this level, I think. If I remember correctly. If not, then obviously I'm not, but you know. Yep, of course, this guy morphs in my peripheral, but there we go. I'll just bomb him by doing that. Walk over here and punch this, and this is why I wanted to switch to Lanky later on. Because there's 2 balloons, 20 bananas for Lanky right here, and I might as well do the Battle Crown as Lanky as well. So really what we're doing is just clearing out the beginning areas of this place. And that's really all that we're just going to be doing at this point. There is some chunky bananas up there, so I might as well go up there as well while I'm still chunky. All that swag, it looked like I just ploughed my head through that. Sadly, Chunky is the one who takes the longest to recover from a cannon launch than the rest of the Kongs, but that don't really matter unless you're speedrunning. Then that's your problem. You got to jump on that. That's annoying. Oh, and I fell. Great. That's what I have to say about that. So let's get back into this. Come on, can I not, like, trip this out? Nope, I have to wait until he recovers. That's annoying. I was mashing buttons, but no result. So yeah, we've got to come back up here with Tiny because her blueprint is over there, so where's a few of her bananas. But Chunky's got his bananas on the way to... most of the time the entrance that I normally take for Trough and Scoff in this level, but not all the time. Sometimes I change up my route. But really, in this level, I don't really have a route per se. It's normally just grab the stuff that I know I can grab at this point. Speaking of grabbing stuff at this point, I did not mean to do that. I meant to press backwards. I want to change to Lanky now. We will have to beat Diddy as well in a moment. I will just come back this way and grab these quickly, because there's not really anything in that room down here for Lanky, so I'll just grab those bananas quickly. Long jump back. It's not that long. Anything over there? That's for Tiny. That's for Tiny as well, but there is a Lanky switch over there. But if we pound it, we won't be able to get to a certain area in a moment, so we'll leave that for now. Grab a couple of bombs because I'm running low. And, yes, I haven't got that Banana Fairy yet, but I'm going to grab that while I am, Donkey, because there was a Donkey balloon in there as well, so I'll go and grab the Banana Fairy later. Because once I get the balloon, I could, well, once I get the balloon, the Banana Fairy will recover my ammo, so it just makes more sense to do it that way. I'm all over the place in this video. I cannot sing the words properly, which seems to be a thing, and I keep saying that as well. So no more talking, let's just have some more credit carnage, shall we? Even though I've technically got to keep talking because of... well, that's the whole point of making a Let's Play channel, isn't it? I don't know where I'm going with this at all. But I have got... an update video has gone up before this video has come up, even though I'm recording this before I've made that video public. So if you've seen that update video, then obviously you know what's coming up this September on this channel, but if you haven't, you might want to check out that update video, because it's going to be awesome, amazing, and freaking unbelievable, to be fair. Because normally when you do, like... I mean, the cutscene that we just had, actually, I want to talk about this. The cutscene that we just had is kind of like one of the things that is going to be different in that Let's Play. And... yeah, it's not just going to be like the one-man shebang. So yeah, all we had was 4 critters, so we just had to keep punching them in the throat. And with that, we just get another crown. I think we've already got half the crowns in the game. And we're not even halfway through the game yet. Is that my 5th one? That is my 5th one. I've got half of them in the game. That is crazy. There's definitely nothing up there for Lanky, is there? No. Oh, poo! I forgot that you were right there. For some reason you weren't on screen, though. But yeah, we've got some Diddy bananas to get up there as well, so we'll go and do that shindiggery with Diddy. So right now we're becoming every Kong other than Tiny at this point. Yes, there were some coins in the other room with... actually, that is a thing. I do actually need to go back into this room with Lanky, because I think his blueprint is up here, but we can't reach it right now. But I don't think we need to come back in here as Tiny, so I'll grab the coins now while I'm at it. No, we do need to come back here as Tiny. Leave it for now. Leave it for now. I just saw the bananas. So we've got to go back there with Lanky, Tiny, and Chunky. Basically the 3 Kongs that we didn't have at the start. Well, not counting Diddy, but you did get him in the first level, so whatever. So we're going to ignore that for now. We do need to go back there with Tiny. That was my own fault. I want to be Donkey and just roll on over here. In fact... come on back, come on back, come on back. I want to go this way, because I believe I need to shoot this gate open with Donkey Kong. Yes, I do. So I'll kick this criminal in the face. Jump and shoot. Excuse me? Why does this keep happening? These switches have very weird hitboxes. So yeah, we're opening up a new sector, but we're not going to explore that in this episode. This episode is more like dedicated to one thing that we haven't got to yet. Still not going to spoil it until we actually get there, though. It is a 100% walkthrough, but I still want to be nice to the peeps. To you guys, so that's a thing. So let's just roll on over here. And the camera not following. There we go. Bomb! There we go, 2 for the price of 1. Get out my gun. Shoot this balloon. There we go. Right, now switch to this and press B. There we go. That was timing. That was a quick switch on my part as well. What most people do is go out of first person view in order to do that. And there we go. And did not give me any bombs. So you're not a bomb fairy either. That's annoying. Alright, and now for the magnum opus of this video, I guess. I don't know why I said magnum opus. It's more like the main event, but you know what I mean. Just got that word in my brain because of my update video, but, you know. We want to go and talk to Cranky now, because like I've already said a bunch of times now, including at the end of the last episode, there are no new moves in this world. Unless you haven't got them in Frantic Factory, you'll get them here. But we have fulfilled a certain requirement. If you remember the beginning of the game, we were told that if we have enough banana medals, he'll allow us to access something. Well, let's have a look at how many banana medals we actually have here. We have 15, because every time you gain 75 out of the 100 bananas for a single Kong in a level, you get a banana medal, and you do not need those other 25 bananas other than opening the door to the boss room at Trough and Scoff. So yeah, if you go for 100% in the game, or 101% in the game, in this case, you don't actually need to grab the other 25 bananas once you get the banana medal. It doesn't count towards the percentage, but in my case, it's like, if I want to go 100%, I'm grabbing everything, god damn it. So we just got tons of coins for Diddy right here, and, like I said, with the banana medals, Cranky's got something for us.
What's this? You've got 15 banana medals? I don't believe it. You must have made them yourself. I suppose you want my surprise now. Well, I've got this little game for you to play on my computer. Literally, score over 5,000 points for a chance to win the Rareware coin.
So that's where we get it.
But I know a score like that is way out of your league, sonny. Why not give it a go anyway? I could do with a good laugh.
Funny how you're talking to someone who canonically got all 40 DK coins and became a video game hero in Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm not that good of a gamer. I cannot play those Donkey Kong Country games for beans. I don't know why. It's just one of those games I just can't beat properly, like 100%, or 100 and whatever percent it goes up to. But yeah, we get to play a game on Cranky's computer. That means that not only do you get Donkey Kong 64 and the Donkey Kong Arcade, we get to play this. Oh, does it just kick me straight in? It does kick me straight in, okay. So you want to hold A and then hold, well, you want to hold A and B. As long as you let go of A, you're going to fall. This is Jetpac for the ZX-Spectrum. And to get and this was made by Rareware for the ZX-Spectrum. So not only do we have Donkey Kong 64, which is a 64 game, of course, it has an emulated version of the Donkey Kong Arcade for arcades, made by Nintendo, and then we have an emulated ZX-Spectrum game called Jetpac, made by Rareware, and each of these arcade-style games give you a coin to access the final boss key door to access the final boss. And yeah, all we got to do is just keep grabbing the little item gems that keep falling down for points, and keep filling up our rocket. Once the rocket is full, you can move on to the next level, but the problem is you only have one additional life. That means you take a hit, you're dead, and if you take a hit again, it's game over. So normally you would start with 4 lives, I believe, but in this case you don't. And because it's a ZX-Spectrum, it's very colourful. Now, once you get all... The reason why I'm avoiding to grab that last fuel... Well, I'm going to have to go down there now, which just sucks. That's why I like to stay at the top of the screen, because your walking speed is horrendous. Look at this. And you're such a big target, you can't crouch or do anything. But the reason why I've been trying to avoid grabbing this fuel faucet is because that if you get into the rocket once it's rebuilt and refueled, you'll go to a next level and that'll be harder. Yes, you can get more points, but it's just easier to grind on this level, which is what most people do, especially when it's like an arcade game like this. You just want to stay on the first level because you can easily grind up points. I don't want to stay at the edge of the screen, that's bad. And there we go, I have 5,000 points. This is easily more doable than... Oh crap! Oh my god, I almost squandered it. It disappeared on me! You son of a bitch. There we go, now I got it. Now if I die... Wow. That really escalated quickly. And I'm dead. But there we go, Rareware Coin collected. It kicks me out, and there we go. And it's very bright in here.
What? You got my Rareware coin? That's impossible on the first try as well. You must have cheated. All you can do now is play for fun, I suppose. Interested?
Every time that you say yes or no to a potion, and he does not kick you out after you buy a potion, you have the option to play this game whenever you come in. Of course I don't need to play it now, and of course this is the story mode version of the ZX-Spectrum's Jetpac. But, like I said with the Donkey Kong Arcade, if you have enough Banana Fairies, I believe it's 8 or 7, you can access both the Donkey Kong Arcade properly, as in like, you start the game, you have 3 lives, you can continue doing levels over and over and over again. Same goes for Jetpac. And I did that really quick. I expected to lose right when those well, I say enemies, they were more like meteorites, came for me. But yeah, that's that.
I'm not letting you have another potion yet. Come see me on the next level, even though I said it last time and this is the next level. It's not really, because it was open both at the same time.
And with that, that's it for Cranky. That's really short. And how far are we on this? We're only 15 minutes in? We're only 15 minutes in this video. Are you kidding me? Unintentional recording. Okay, I guess I'll just push onwards then, I guess. I will do some other stuff in the next area then, I guess. So I want to be DK for that shindig. Hang on. Let me get those bananas first. I wasn't going to forget about them. In fact, if I'm going to be tiny, I might as well just grab everything else around here for tiny as well. So let me go do that. So before I go into this area with DK, I want to head back on myself and go get that blueprint for tiny. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the problems I have if I do something unintentionally fast in a video. And because normally I like to plan like what I want to do in my videos like episodically, so it's like for this episode I want to do this, and this could take a while, so that should be fine. But then again, if I do it, then I may have some backup plans. But for this particular video I didn't, because normally when I do those kind of bonus mini games off screen, or if I'm just doing it myself, I normally have good runs. But when I do them on recording, you know, Let's Play Curse wants to get in your way and give you a bad time, and that's the thing. But this time it almost it faked me out, let's just say. Have a bomb. And that shockwave actually hit me. Yeah, I'm just out of range now. Have a bomb. How many bombs do you take? There we are. Now we're just going to glide. So much easier than taking the planks, but we still got to technically take them to get these bananas. And I slipped off the side of it. That's great. Okay. I walked for the banana again! That was happening in Angry Aztec. It shouldn't be happening again now. Why is Tiny's hitbox so weird? Now I've got to go all the way back across this again, just because I walked through that banana. And now I've got to deal with the splat again. You know what, I'm just going to glide over there. There, now I grab it. What the hell? Game? I had to waste my time to come back up and grab that banana. It wasn't a lot of time, mind you, but I shouldn't have had to go back on myself. I should have grabbed it in the first place. Bastard. Anyway. Let's go change to DK and actually do what I was going to do. Get away from that. That is a kosher. That's actually something I haven't talked about yet. This is a kosher. These enemies smack you with their club, and if they hit you with it, you're going to lose 2 watermelon slices per hit. They're quite destructive, and they're annoying. Because, as you can see, I've been hitting him, and he ain't dying. That's because they're technically invincible. Look at this. They just don't die. I could whip out my gun and just, like, be a Lord of the Harvest. It just knocks him back. I could chuck some bombs at him. He just whacks them back at you. This guy is invincible. And there are only 2 ways to kill him. Either use a crystal coconut shockwave, which luckily that didn't hurt me, or you play your musical instrument to screen kill everything. And that's the problem with koshers. They're really annoying. And there is one special kosher in a later level that has some special requirements to reach and take out, and he also has some special rules applied to him. But we're nowhere near that yet, so just remember that. Koshers are annoying. And speaking now, not speaking of, that was a terrible segue. We want to be in this area now, and we just want to like swim into this switch. The green switch will raise the water level, and the red switch, which is on the opposite side of the lighthouse here, will lower the water level. You'll be needing to do this quite a bit in order to go places, I guess. Can I please turn? I'm not allowed to move. There we go, that was weird. But before I actually do anything on here, I'm actually going to head over here and go to Snides, because this is something I always leave to last, and I should do it immediately, mainly because that there is Banana Port 3 here, which will take us back into the tunnels, but if the water is at a lower point, it's harder to get to Snides, so this will make it easier no matter where we are. And you know what, just for the hell of it, I'm just going to switch to Tiny now and get all this stuff, because we're here. Otherwise people are going to be saying, oh, you ignored it, and I could have easily got it at another point, but as I'm here, I might as well just shoot that balloon, glide over here, grab those bananas, and tap that. There we go. And yes, Tiny does have a blueprint now, but like I said, I'm going to leave it to the end of the level, where I'll just hand them all in, and then I can take, obviously, Banana Port 3, walk across, and go into that Trough and Scoff wall. So, we've got a bunch of stuff here. Yes, this is a water level. We've literally got all of that down there to explore. That is crazy. Probably one of the tallest levels in the game. And there's quite a few of them, funnily enough. There are also some other areas, like over here. There's another tiny balloon here. Problem is, the water's too high now, so we can't actually do anything here. You can't play your instrument, you can't get your bomb, your gun out to shoot the balloon. And, well, if you are fast enough to play your instrument on the mainland and then swim back over, you might be able to get the blueprint for Diddy over there by killing that Splat, but I'm not going to be able to do that, because I'll do it the proper way, because it's a lot less of a hassle. It says Banana Port 5 here, there's a Diddy barrel, Banana Port 1 with some chunky coins surrounding it. We've got a Diddy DK pad here, and we also got a DK switch, which will allow us to go into the lighthouse, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to do this and be funny. Why is nothing happening? Wabooski! I love doing that. He's just like looking around. It's like, why is nothing happening? Just press Z. Launch him into the sky. There's a bunch of collectibles here. I don't like that. It's annoying because that means you have to take multiple routes. And I forget which way is the correct route, so I might be going through this multiple times. Last on that one. Last. Yep, I took the right way. Okay. Awesome sauce. I like how it's like an oval shape for me, but it's like circle for you because aspect ratio and all that with the Wii U emulation, and I said widescreen, but it doesn't actually do that. I went in a circle again. That's great. But it has to be done. Did I take that one? Or that one? I feel like I took that one. Yeah, this is correct. No, that was not correct. It's the closest one I want to take. There we go. I was sure I missed that. And no, you can't trick a shot out to go through that star thing that we got to reach. Alright, this could be annoying. There's a coin there. That's the one we just came at, because it's pointing at us. There's a coin there as well. Alright, so I'm going to avoid the first coin. I want to go for the second coin. Not that one. That one! Because then that'll blast us to that banana bunch. Got it! That was actually the right way. God damn it. I guess we've got to go for a second round. But doing this... Oh yeah, and pay attention. There's some Diddy stuff on this cage. You see it for a split second, as you just saw right there. You want to remember that. And this is weird, because he swims down because you free him. But there is no underground passageway that links this area to the other area. And yet, he just goes near the tag barrel and then somehow ends up in the other area. I don't get it. Or maybe we just freed his friend and he's already there, but I've never actually done it that way. But going over there will give us a banana for DK, but we got to go back up here and grab some stuff. So let's try this again. This is really annoying. I hate doing these multiple times. Is it just that coin? If it's just that coin, I'm going to be annoyed. Wasting all this time for a coin. That one. Give me that one. Give me that one. Right, where's this coin? It's coming up. Yep. There it is. Can I actually get that one? I'm not going to chance it right now. Oh, that takes me back to the beginning again. So it was just that one coin. So this obstacle course, this barrel course kind of like loops around itself multiple times. And that's annoying. Right, I just want to try something here. Can I do that? No. I barely miss. Alright, so I got everything there. I just missed a coin. That's good. That's just great. And we're at 24 minutes right now. So you know what? I think we'll do one more thing with DK and then we can start off with another Kong immediately afterwards. Yeah. Sped run the game a little. Save the frames. And there's a DK balloon right in our field of range. That's awesome. Can I actually climb this, not walk in and pull out my gun? That'd be nice. I've never actually tried that. No, don't walk in. Okay, cool. Got it. Awesome. Alright, now let's go walk in. So yeah, I'm actually getting quite a lot of stuff done when I actually thought it would take me a little bit of a while. So that's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies here. The problem is that once you kill them, they respawn pretty quick in here. Which is a shame. But there is a DK pad here worth 5 coins, and that went so quickly. And look at that! He's already respawning! Didn't I not just kill him? And he's already attacking me! Calm down, buddy! That dude just flickered. That was weird. There's some film here. I don't need it. Why did I grab it? I don't know. Let's come up this way. And there's another DK balloon that I missed. Can I actually shoot it up here? No, I can't. That's not balloon. Let me go back down. I hate these balloons. I mean, I guess it's a nice way on saying, hey, normally you get 1-ups from balloons, but in this game, they give you more bananas. I mean, technically, in the beta version of this game, there was actually a life count, and you grab, like, star, like, those kiddie plastic balloons, and they, like, got a star on them, and that's basically your life count. But nope, you have infinite lives in this game. It's like one of the few Donkey Kong games that actually do give you infinite lives. Then again, this ain't a true Donkey Kong Country game, you'll remember that. Now, the problem with this Spiral Mountain / Thwomps Fortress Tower ripoff, I might have to raise the contrast here, I just saw it on my computer. And normally when I edit it doesn't look too bad, but after rendering it does look a little bit darker, I might have to raise the contrast. Yeah, this place, if you're jumping alongside the wall, your jumps may not go as intended, so you might want to stand a little bit away from the wall and make your way up. That's literally all we got to do here. If you don't feel like you're going to make a jump, then just do a backflip jump. Gives you more airtime. Doesn't give you a lot of momentum, but if you catch the wall, the backflips works pretty well. That's why I want to face this way and angle myself like that. Right, can I jump here? There we go. Didn't have to wait for that one. I'm just going to jump over this. There we go. Give me that. Pull this switch if we already have the ability from Cranky, which you should. And we can make some mystical stuff happen, I guess. Let there be a blue beam of energy! It's like a double helix. And with that, this area gets dark. Not the other area, just this area, so we can have a light show. And we got a lot of Diddy stuff up there as well, which is probably what the tiny Diddy barrel is for. And hello, are you the Gloomy Galleon of which this level is named after? Perhaps. Owned by King K.Rool, of course. Now, when I get out of here, there's... Oh, and there we go. Get a golden banana for our troubles. You know what? Screw it! YOLO! Nice. So, no matter how far you fall, you only lose one wedge. It's awesome. So, I just want to come over this way. Grab the banana on the way out. You could just avoid it, but why would you? Unless you're going for, like, a no banana run or something, but if that's the case, why'd you come in here? This is all about the bananas. Now, we come out here. Now, notice how smooth the game is running. Look how my speed is not amplified or twice the speed. Look at my jumps being the usual pathetic arc that they are throughout the entire game. Yes, in the 64 version, like the original version, this area lags considerably with this bloody boat on screen. In fact, this area in general just lags unless you're underwater. And it's because of this boat. And because of that, getting to the boat is actually a little bit more difficult, which is why I normally, on this version, resort to using this barrel and flying onto it. But you can't do that with Chunky, and you got to do it with Chunky. And with Chunky, yes, you may have that A-B attack that may be helpful and give him a bit of extra airtime, but you've got to time it really well when the boat is literally at the Diddy barrel. You can probably do it the same with Diddy as well, but I don't have much luck. I do not have much luck with Diddy, as you already know. Especially in this Let's Play. That is for Unguard. There is a transformation area for Unguard, but you have to be lanky in the area, which is strange. And I did not press dive, so why did you dive? I don't know. But I think that's enough progress for today. So in the next episode, guys, might be going into the other area immediately, maybe doing stuff around here. I'm not too sure. I don't really have a plan at this point. But in the next episode, guys, we will be continuing through Gloomy Galleon. See you guys then. Oh my god. Donkey Kong, swallow the fly, perhaps you die.